Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Hey, everybody. Who can hear me? What up, Ivo? All right, guys. Well, welcome. We are live right now. I'm in this trade. Just got in. Follows my rules, right? Looking for a 10 EMA under the pink line. I did not trade the first hour. So let me go ahead and draw that for you. Dude, today I am all over the place. I don't know where like anything is. Here we go. So the first hour is all of that. I did not trade. And I can only look for shorts because we're below the pink line, which is the 1 hour on the 50. How does the stream look today, guys? I'm actually streaming this in 4K for the first time. So yeah, kind of cool. Does it look good? Let me know. How do I sound too? I've got my mic turned up a little louder today because some people say that my mic isn't loud enough on the live. So is this too loud? Kind of give me some feedback here. Okay, so this trade is working out pretty well so far, I'd say. Perfect. Okay, cool. And does the image seem sharper? I got a lot of new gear, so that's why I'm asking. Great. Cool. So, yeah. We're going to have a little bounce here. This is a support area. So what I might do is I might just take one off here. So I just took one off, just trimming, because we have, you guys, you got to watch out for these bounce areas, right? Like that's a bounce area, obviously, right? Boop. Just protect yourself a little bit, you know? $38 times... Okay. That's about right there. Yeah. Cool. Oh, Mari Mar. Mari Mar, are we only taking 2 trades a day or are we still over trading? That's been something we've been talking about a lot. Only 2 trades a day. This is my first trade, by the way. I posted a video in Slack the other day about taking too many trades. A lot of you are taking 3, 4, or 5 trades a day, and you're just opening yourself up to the possibility of losing. For sure, no worries. I get it. All right. I think we can get there. How many people we got in here? 18 viewers. How's everyone's day going? Type of 3 if you're having a great day. Type of 4 if it's just okay. Type of 5 if it's bad. Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, this might be the easiest trade of the week right here. Come on, baby. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when I first signed up for Apex, when we first got this deal with RLT, I passed an account and got a payout. Oh, that was easy. Oops, I had an extra one. Let's close that. I passed an account, got a payout. Then I kind of was trading with my own money for a while, not really taking this very seriously. But now I'm back on the journey of, okay, I want another payout. So this is an account. I'm being super strict with my rules. That's why today I didn't take a trade till now, because this was the first hour, only taking shorts under the pink line. There you go. So on this account, it's a 50K account. I'm up 52,206. So I have $800 to go. And then this will be passed. And then I just got to grow it again to, I think it's like 53,100, and then I can take a payout. So, yeah, so far I have not had a losing day in this account. I think my first day was like 1.3R. The second day I think was 0.6. Then I had another 1.3. Then like a 0.9 yesterday, and today I think that's, let's see here, 734. Yeah, that's like 1.1. I've been running about $650 Rs is what I've been running. So yeah. I like to risk a little more than 1%. So just so you guys understand, on a 50K account, I like to risk 1 to 2%. So 1.5% would be, what is that, guys? 750R. So I'm running a little bit below that. I'm running 650. 650 Rs. So 650 Rs, let's see here. What's 3,000 divided by 650, guys? Can someone help me out here? 3,000 divided by 650. 4.6. So I got to get 4.6 wins. So I'm getting there. I'm about 1 win away. If I get one more 1.3R trade, I think that'll do it. Let me see. 650 times 1.3. Yeah, 845. I'll pass it with one more win. Yeah, I can go over all the trades I took if you'd like. So let's back up here. Let me see if I can remember the day I started this account. So I wasn't there. When did I start this? Well, let's start. I'll just go from the front back because it's a little hard to remember where I started it. So yesterday, this was the trade I took. So yesterday, we opened. I didn't trade the first hour. We came back up. I thought, oh, can't go long. Then this setup came in right here. So I shorted that. Stop was here. And what I actually did here, guys, was you would be like, oh, you missed target. Well, the 10 EMA was like right. The 10 EMA was like right here on the daily. So I was like trimming aggressively. So I actually did get out right around here for like 0.9R. So that was my trade yesterday. Anytime I have a moving average that close, I don't mess around. Then this day, this is Friday. I didn't trade Friday. Took Friday off. And then Thursday, oh yeah, this was the easiest trade of all time. Because you got a reset right here. That was close enough. That's a reset. And then I just shorted this candle right here. Stop above that whole consolidation range. Easiest trade ever. Got that one. The day before that, we were above the pink here. So on this day, I got long there. My stop was like here. That was an easy win. The day before that, what did I do? So I think on this day, this was like my 0.6 day, and I think I was on the live. That's right. So I got triggered in, I think, where was that? Like, I think I got to my computer late and I got triggered in right here. Lost immediately 1 R, like full R, right? I think I moved my stop to here. So I lost like 0.9. And then I got in here. I tried again because I get 2 trades. So then I won here. So I walked, and I risked a little more on that one. So I think I walked away with like half an R on that day. Oh shit. I just lost my place. Yeah, well, there you go. Those were some of the trades I took. Damn it, I was going to go back further. Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. The day before that. Oh, this was a fun day. I remember this. So we had this like W in the first hour. I don't trade the first hour. And then we had these setups come in. I just put my stop halfway down that candle. And then if I recall, came up, came down, moved my stop to like here, came up, came down, I moved my stop up to like here, and then we ran to the target. And when we got to the target, my stop was somewhere around here. So, yeah, every day has been a winner. Just following my rules. My rules are this. Ready? 1, can only trade 4 days a week. 2, can only take 2 trades a day. 3, use the 50 EMA on 1 hour as a qualifier. 4, don't trade the first hour. And 5, don't drink the night before trading. AKA, don't drink Sunday through Wednesday night. That's it. And then I'm obviously using the 10 EMA strat on 3 minute on MES and MNQ. That's it, guys. I keep it really simple. So, sorry, I'm eating. So like on today, right? We opened. I literally wasn't even looking at the market. Guys, I go to my personal trainer from 8:30 to 9:30 every day so that I don't look at the market. It's a hack, right? Set yourself up so you aren't tempted to break your rules. So I was working out, didn't trade the first hour, saw us coming up into here. I was making breakfast during all this. And then I was like, okay, pink line, 1 of 2 things is going to happen. We're either going to break above it, I'm going to get a 10 EMA reset, and I can take it long, or we're going to break down like this, and I can take it right there. And that's exactly what happened. That's it. And now I'm done. So I'm not going to take a second trade. A lot of you make the mistake of taking a second trade. If you win on your first trade, you're done. Guys, you got to follow these rules. Ready? 1, if you win on first trade, equals done for the day. If you have a small win or small loss, and some of you ask what that is, it's anything less than 0.5 R. You can, keyword can, you don't have to, take another trade, okay? Sorry, I've got typos today. All right, 3. Oh my gosh. All right, 3, if you lose on the first trade, take one more. If you win on the second trade, no matter the size, you are done for the day. If you lose on the second trade, you are done for the day. That's the secret sauce right there. I will sometimes take a R. I'll sometimes take a half R. Yeah, you know, I know that's taught by some people in RLT, and I get it. I get the logic. But to me, you are feeding your addiction to trading. And that is a big problem. A lot of us here are fully addicted to trading, unfortunately, and we're in complete denial about it. So I will not. If I get what I came to get, I'm done. It's a confidence thing too. You have to keep your confidence high. Right? Like now I feel great. I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. I came in the market today. I made my money and I'm done. I'm done in 30 minutes. Wasn't even 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 minutes. Guys, all this right here, like I said, during this time I was at my trainer. During this time I was driving home. During this time I was making breakfast. During this time right here, I was setting up the live stream. Then I got in the trade right before I went live, and boom, target. And now I'm done. And now I get to just talk to you guys and chill. Yes, I never trade the first hour. Ever, 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 ever. One second, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to the restroom. Okay, I'm back. So, do you come live every day? I don't come live every day, but I try to do it at least 3 times a week. This is my first day this week, so my bad. My bad. I was going to go live yesterday, and then it's been crazy, but yeah. Let's see here. Asaf said, what was the entry candle? Okay. So let me just, for those of you that aren't familiar with the 10 EMA strategy, and some of you are like, Calvin, I've heard this a million times. It's okay. We got some new people here. We got to explain it. So I always have this up on my screen, which is the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. This is the 10 EMA on the 3 minute. We're on the 3 minute chart. And then what I'm looking for, if we're below the pink line, I'm only looking for shorts. And then I will short below the first bull candle to close under the 10. Stop somewhere above 2 strong bear candles or the high. In this case, I went right around there because you have 1, 2, and it has to be above the 10 EMA too. And then I always target 1.3. So that was the trade right there. It was pretty fast. Let's say you didn't take any trades today. Based on what price action is doing now, would you decide not to trade today, or what would you start looking for to take a trade today? Okay, yeah, no, I mean, if I'm like just getting to my computer and I haven't taken any trades today, for sure I'm going to look for more trades. So now what I need is a reset. So I need price to come back up to this. And I need a bear candle to close over the 10, and then I need it to come back this way, and I need a bull candle to close under the 10, and then I can take that. So that's what you got to wait for. Or I need this to come up like this, break above the pink line, and I need a bear candle over the 10, and I can take that long. Now, let's say you're like, oh man, that sucks. You could always look at MES. These are the two I trade, but they look exactly the same right now. So yeah. Unless, pink line's a little lower on MES. So your entry could be, if you get that bear candle closing over the 10, you might be able to just do that. And try to like attack the high. Just make sure you trim a little bit right there. You don't want to come up and then barely miss it and then come all the way down and get stopped here. That'll like fuck up your Apex account because of the trailing drawdown. Okay? Does that make sense? MES at the pink line. Let's look. I'm in some Google calls. Oof. I would love it if it closed just like this, and then tomorrow we gapped above all 3 of those and we just ran. That would be so sick. I'm in about 5K of Google calls. I'm also in about 5K of Tesla calls. Tesla, man. Hold on. Yeah, Tesla, I'm going to add when we pull back into this tomorrow. If we get down to this 200, I'm going to add. Stop is somewhere down here. Target is this gap fill. So something kind of like this-ish. How do you check your trailing stop amount with Apex? I saw you do it once, but couldn't find it later. Okay, so the way you do that, hold on. Tradeovate. You gotta log into Tradeovate, okay? So go to Tradeovate. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen here in a second for you so you can see it. Do do do. Okay. Can you guys see this? Okay, hold on. All right, boom. So here's my Tradevate. And then what you're looking for, if I'm not mistaken, is, yeah, right here. So you're going to go to View Settings. And you want to make sure you have all of these. Account, which should already be there. Dollar open, P&L. So that's like the trade you're currently in, the P&L. And then you want auto drawdown, auto liquid level. This is what the balance of your account would have to go to get liquidated right now. And then this is the big one, distance drawdown. This is going to be updating live while you're in the trade, telling you the distance to your drawdown, okay? And then this isn't even really necessary, distance to liquid only, but I like having this up because this just tells me the current value of my account. Okay, so those are the four you need, okay? Obviously, this says 0 right now because I'm not in a trade. Obviously, this isn't moving right now because I'm not in a trade. But this is telling me I have the full $2,500 of drawdown allowed because I'm at the high water mark in my account. Okay? So any other questions? Any other questions? Sorry, typing. Talking to some students. Questions. I use Rhythmic. If you don't get the retest candle and it continues to go lower, will you take... No. I will only take 10 EMA on the first one. It has to be the first bull candle closing over the 10 or the first bear candle closing over the 10. I will not take a second one. So what they're asking is like he's asking like, I didn't look. Would you take that now? No, I wouldn't, because it's not the first one anymore. Have I played around with the copy trader? No, I haven't, but I've considered it. I know you can do it inside Tradevate. I've heard a few things about it, but I've never actually done it. Apex must have different setup for real discount people. Yeah, it does. If you use our code REAL, I believe you get, it's either 70 to 80% off, I think. And you don't have to be a member. Just use that code and you're good, man. Good to go. Let's see here. MES. So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not going to take this because I'm done for the day, but you could totally do something like this. Okay. Let's flip back over to the charts. There we go. Sorry, guys. I want to make this a little better. Still working on OBS. Sometimes it's a little funky. Are any of you guys like watching this in 4K today? Yeah, I don't use a Rithmic account. I'm sorry. I don't really know how that works, but like your long-term QQQ approach, did you say before that you switch in and out based on the close above and below the 100? No, it's above the close of the 200. So guys, talking about something completely different now. This has nothing to do with Apex or day trading at all. I have a strategy on QQQ. It's a long-term strategy. You throw on the 200 SMA. And all you're going to do is every month, you're going to buy $500 of the QQQ. It doesn't matter where it's at. Just going to buy $500. So you're going to buy 500 of stock when above 200 SMA every month. Okay. This is for retirement. Okay. Then if price closes below the 200 SMA, you will sell all your stock and go to cash. All of it. Then, while you are below 200 SMA, you are still adding $500 a month in cash to the account. So growing your buying power, basically. Then, when we close back over, when we close back over the 200 SMA, you will buy all your shares back. Full port. And then it's just rinse and repeat. And then you're buying $500 of QQQ again. Okay? And guys, you do this for just a few years and you start to see the difference, but you do this for 30 years and you will have way, way more money than everyone else in their retirement. And here's a little extra credit if you're curious. Okay, here's extra credit. Here's if you want to be a baller. If you want to complicate it a little bit, when we touch the blue line, if we touch blue line, I add 1,000 of QQQ. Okay? That's extra credit. Okay? And if you want even more extra credit, when we touch the red line, touch, not close below. Remember that. Close below, your entire portfolio is going to go to cash. But if we touch it, if touch 200, I add $2,000 that month. Guys, if you do this for 20 to 30 years, you most likely could have like an 8-figure retirement. Not 7, 8. I'm serious. Back trade it. Tell me I'm wrong. Crazy. Is NEMA the only strategy used for a funded account? Yes, it is. Guys, funded accounts are set up to be really hard. So you cannot mess around. You have to be super strict. The only way you are going to get payouts is if you are super duper 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 strict, okay? So, for those of you that haven't taken a trade yet, if we get a reset right here, like if this candle closes red and then it does this and we get a bull candle closing under, we can take that short. On MES, it's actually the opposite. Ooh, these are the most fun ones right here. So, question, if this closes bear, would I take that? Because it's right on the pink line. The answer is yes, I would. That's up to your discretion, but I have room to the high. I would take that trade right there. Might be dead in 5. Yep. Could be. Also couldn't be. Might live to be 100. So, better to have some kind of plan than none at all. I mean, I definitely live life YOLO, right? Like, I'm a YOLO kind of guy. But I'm still going to put $500 in QQQ every month because what if, right? What if I'm like the great grandpa and like, you know. Yes, I only trade on the 3-minute chart. I only trade on the 3-minute chart. And I'm just going to log out of this right now so I'm not tempted because I'm done. But I'll log into paper for you. So if you wanted to take this trade, if we get a close above the 10, remember we have to get that close. I would personally do something like 16 MESs. Okay. But we did not get the close over it. So, no. Cancel. If it's close, maybe, but that's a pretty clear close over the 10. So, not going to take it. Like, this would be an example of close enough for me. This, sorry, not close enough. So just going to wait. Sup, Alan? Just going to wait. Market will tell us what it wants to do here. Let's look at it on a daily. So on a daily, this is interesting. On a daily, we could not close below the 10 yesterday. And obviously we got support here, right? But we could not close below the 10. Now we are below the 50. We did close below the 50 here, but then the next day we didn't, and the next day we did. So kind of a battleground right here, but we're not below the 10. Okay. And we're not below the 20. In fact, today we kind of bounced off the 20, right? That's kind of what's in play right now. Is like this range, right? This is sort of what's being figured out right now between the 10 and the 20. Okay. Now on MES, it's a very different story. On MES, we didn't even touch the 10 or the 20. In fact, SPY looks more bullish than Qs, which is pretty interesting. And there's a reason for this, right? I mean, you got companies like Apple that are totally just propping this up. I mean, Apple is the biggest holding in the S&P 500. Google is the second biggest, if I'm not mistaken. And we're holding above that 10 and fighting the 20 right now. For my call's sake, I hope these cross over and we just go like that. Yeah, you know, other big names, Amazon not looking great. Not going to lie. Amazon kind of looking, but we're right on the 200. Oh, that changes things for me a little bit. Oh my goodness. Actually, hold the phone up. We got a gap fill near the 200 taking place right now. That's yummy. Damn, should I buy some calls or what? Oh my gosh, hold on a minute. We may be onto something here. Entry, stop below there. Target 1.3 to the 200 or to the 100. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go look at how much these calls are. Hold on. Okay. So, if I'm looking at you guys want to see it? You guys probably want to see it, right? How many of you guys trade options? Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you trade options. Actually, this is a pain in the ass. I'm not even going to... Let me see if I can just find an options chain. Amazon options chain. Here we go. All right. Let me just flip on over to this so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Okay. All right. This is an Amazon options chain. Joe does. Joe loves it. All right. So me personally, I will never buy anything less than 21 days out. So 30 to 60 days is kind of my sweet spot. So let's just look at 60 days out. So that would be October's. It's like October 18th is good. And then let me just see what strike I'd want to buy. So the strike I usually buy is just at the money. So whatever's closest to 172, or actually we're almost at 173. So I even buy in the money sometimes. So I'd probably buy this 170. 9,000 open interest. That's great. That's great. I wish it showed you the delta. Hold on. How do you change Pepper? Oh, here we go. Guys, my cat is meowing at me. I wish it showed you the Greeks, but usually the delta of an option at the money is around 50 or 60. So that's cool. You like selling options? Yeah, I'm not a big option seller. I don't know. But Microsoft options? I mean, I was actually looking at those the other day. I don't know, guys. I might pick up one of these Amazon calls. It's looking scrumptious. I'll think about it. I don't want to rush into anything, even though it's like literally bouncing right now. This sucks. I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh, it already had a 10. I was gonna say if it has a 10 EMA setup, I'll get in. Look, it already did. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Everyone just hold your horses. I might buy one of these. Let me just see here. What we say? October 18th. Single call. $950 for one. All right, I'll put in an order for $950. If it pulls back, maybe I'll get in. Okay. Sorry. That just looks good to me. I mean, you've got Amazon right there at the 200. You've got a gap fill. Like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 days, bear days in a row. Yeah. Honestly, great day trade too. Like, whoever's day trading this right now, this is sick. This is sick. Microsoft, literally almost the same story, just not as juicy because you don't have that gap fill, but very, very similar to Amazon. Now, one thing I don't like about it is that we already got rejected off the 100 once. Amazon, we didn't even get to it yet. So there's that. But Microsoft is one of the best stocks in the world. So I would not be surprised if this right here is just a big double bottom. And then we just go boop. You know what I mean? Boopity boop. The old boopity boop. Okay, back to M&Q and ES. So you had a nice little pump here. Now, here's your setup. Okay, it's here. If we get a bear candle right here, I would take something like that. But I would have a trim right there. Okay? Hold on. Can't see the charts. MES. There it is. So if you get the bear candle closing, I like this trade right here. I like this. All right, let's see if we get our bear candle here. Now, in preparation for this trade, I would just come in here to the create limit order. 720, it's a little high. I could do 15. My R's 650. Let's see what this is. 630, so it's right in between. I always like to go a little higher than lower. It would be a stop buy. And yeah, we'll just see if we get the close here. And then this is a trade I would personally take. But like I said, I'm already done for the day, guys. I already won. So I'm not going to go back in and risk my money. I'm just not. Not when I'm trying to like legit pass an account and show you guys how to get a payout. I have to be super strict. Super duper strict, guys. Okay, 12 seconds on this candle. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw that in. And this is my setup. And I did get filled on that Amazon call. So let's ride the lightning. Hee-haw. He freaking ha. All right. So we got NVIDIA earnings. Are they tomorrow, by the way? Wednesday. I mean, you guys know that like determines everything, right? Like, if this gaps up to here tomorrow, everything will scream. I'm ADD right now. Let's go back to MNQ. Or I'm sorry, MES. See if this thing wants to trigger. After hours tomorrow, yep. Guys, how does the image quality look today? Is it better, worse? I'm actually streaming in 4K today, and I turned my mic up. I've got some new gear I'm trying out. How is, like, is it, do I sound louder? Do I sound too loud? Is the image clearer? Are you able to select 4K on the stream? I'm just curious about all these things. Let me know. And I'm also streaming in 60 FPS. So it should be like nice and smooth. Interesting pattern here. Still looks pretty bullish. I like to draw little trend lines, right? That's a trend line of interest at this time. And you'll find usually they connect lower, right? Like, you know what I mean? Something kind of like that. It's like pretty predictable, right? So let's see what happens here. Now, if this candle closes bear as well, I'll move my entry to here, which is always fun. Cool. 4K. Okay, minute 30 left on this candle. Let's see what M&Q is doing. Okay, kind of looking, we're not sure yet. This is a pretty big drop, not gonna lie. All right, 30 seconds on this candle. 20. Does it want to close above it? Let's see. It's going to be a close one. It looks like it does, so I'm going to move my entry to here. I always do 2 ticks above, so right there. And my stop can go to here, and I'm going to adjust this to 14. 13's unlucky. Don't do 13. And now target is a little lower. Target is here. See what I did there, guys? Yeah, it could be a bear S-curve. 100%. Totally could be. But this could also be a bullish S-curve. You know what I mean? Because we closed over this. It just depends what time frame you're looking at. All depends what time frame you're looking at, guys. Like, let's come over here to SPY and throw this up. We bounced right off VWAP. Now we've overtaken every major moving average. So for this to truly roll over now, it's not going to be easy, right? But it could happen for sure. I think this is about to fill though. I don't overthink it, guys. I really don't. I take a trade. If I lose, I take another one. If I lose again, I'm done. That's those same rules. If I win on the first trade, I'm done. If I win small or lose small on the first trade, I may take another. If I lose on the first one, I'm definitely taking another. If I win on the second one, no matter the size, I'm done. And if I lose on the second one, I'm done. I only get two. Two babies. Two babies. Okay. So now, this is interesting. If we get a bull candle closing under the 10, I can no longer take this trade. Because it would be a reset and we're below the pink, so I got to be looking for shorts. Let's see what happens here. We're just hanging out. We're just waiting. The suspense. It's a pivotal point, guys. You're at the 50 EMA on a 1 hour. It's a pivotal point. You're right here at the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. You're at a trend line, okay? So it's either going to bust out of here or it's going to break down. This is a pretty good area, I think. Do you count doji candles as a wild card? I go for 1.3 target. Doji candles are just indecision. It just means like no one really knows, you know. Okay, so if this closes under the 10 as a bull candle, I will cancel and I will flip. Let's see what we got here. To me, that's close enough. I don't know. That's a tough one, guys. I would probably cancel this and I would set up the opposite. Right. So now I'm looking for this. It's a tough trade. I might even make my entry a little lower. Like there. What happened to it? I want to see a real clean break of that. You feel me? Because it could just bounce right here. I want to see it really break down. Has to really bust through this level. You see how I moved that just in time? We would have gotten filled. And if this bounces, like I would have gotten screwed. Really, your entry should be below this. Let's see what we get here. Doesn't look strong. Okay, there's a bounce. Big bounce. See the pain I avoided by putting that a little lower? I'm going to leave this one open too. This is just a pivotal area. I don't know yet what's going to happen. Just so pivotal. All right, maybe we're going to take the long. Okay, we're taking the long. All right, we're in the long. Let's hope for the best. My stop, what was it, down here? My target's up here, right? And honestly, guys, now that this hammer's come in, your stop could really be here. It really could be. Okay. So if we break this high right here, I'm just going to add. Let's see if we can do it. Because my stop can be here. Because we have this hammer now. We have all this, right? 2 ticks below that. Because on a 15-minute, do you see how on a 15-minute, that's a 10 EMA long? On a 30-minute, we already triggered it. You guys ever look at higher time frames like that? It's pretty interesting. Pepper, my kitty cat. All right. We're just hanging out. Yeah, because then, let's see here, 6.75. It'd probably be like 7.25 times. Yeah, it's fine. Hanging out. We're in the trade. Can't move my stop for 21 minutes. I think the Bulls are about to run this up, personally. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Go ahead and just add these manually right here. Cool. Now I got 20. I wanted 20 to begin with. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're going to need to see a big bounce here because here's the thing. Just in this little channel, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, not a higher high, right? So this has to do this if it's going to maintain its bullishness. Otherwise, boom, channel break, down we go, right off the 100. Right off the 1 hour, I mean. So bulls have to step in here. They have to. Let's see if it happens. They've been stepping in. I mean, they stepped in here, 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 here. Are they going to step in here? Time will tell. Time will tell. This is trashy lunchtime action. Yeah, I guess. It's only lunchtime for people in New York. All right. Breaking down here. This is why I took the second one on paper. If I win on my first trade in my Apex account, I don't take another. And for those of you that joined late, the trade I was in was this for 1.3R. That was the trade we won on earlier. Super fast, super clean. If I win on the first trade, I don't take another. But for the sake of this live, I just decided, hey, I'll take another setup, right? Let's see what we get here. So we got triggered in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we get to around here, 1248, I can move my stop. This would be an area I'd be interested to move it to. I'm not going to do that yet. See if we can get a bounce here. It's very unclear still what it wants to do. This hammer's still intact. We haven't broken this hammer's low yet. See those tweezer bottoms right there? You guys see that, right? Let's see what the bears want to do. Still haven't broken it. Bulls defending a little bit here. Bears are definitely trying to push this down. I mean, you could look at this as a double top, right? Oops. We break this, it'll probably just go straight to the stop. Yep, there it goes. So, nice try, guys. But, like I said, that's probably why I didn't take another trade in my... So this is actually good. Imagine if I had taken that in my actual Tradevate account. I'd be upset with myself right now. I'd be like, oh, why did I give back my winner in the morning? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But, so yeah. So I'm going to get off here. But if you are looking for a short now... all day, if a bull candle comes in here, you can short this now. And hopefully you get a 1.3R win. Woo! Looks like they're off lunch. Lunch just ended. It's funny. So yeah, anyways, guys, if you get a bull candle here, closing below the 10, you're below this pink line now, you could 1,000% take a short, something like that. That would be probably a really good trade, because now see if you get this, and then you get a rollover, and now you get to start to get the movement down. Okay. So this was the breaking pivot point. That was a double top. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this today, and, stay safe out there. You know, for me, what did today end up being? I had on that one trade in the morning, $734 win, trying to get this up to 53,000 to pass it. I'm just pretty much one win away, and then I will start the journey to a payout, which is just 4.5 wins. So hopefully within like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have achieved that. A lot of you guys are going way too fast in your prop accounts. Understand that it's probably always going to take you 2 to 3 weeks to pass it, and then 2 to 3 weeks to get a payout. That's just the reality. Okay. And that's why a lot of people buy like multiple and link them, because, you know, they just want to like size up. But don't get the bigger accounts. Stick with 25s and 50s. The bigger ones are harder to pass. And yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck today. I usually don't try to trade past noon. I just like to go get lunch. So, all right, guys, take it easy.